One day, you're going to be on your ass on vacation for like a month, sitting on the beach watching pretty hoes run along the seaside. But before you get there, you're going to need to find work that's going to carve that nature out for yourself. Here's 5 niches that have made the millionaires we watch today. Number 1, rental systems. You need to get used to being the kind of person who is lending out property. Be it a house, be it a car, be it a lawnmower, be it a hammer, be it a power drill. You need to get used to lending things to people because there is a need for them at every level. Please don't doubt that. There's all sorts of apps on phones and websites where you can lease out property. Airbnb is a big one for homes. There's an app called Turo for cars. You can rent your car out to people who need transportation getting back and forth to work. There's a bunch of different avenues for it. You just have to look for it. Lending and renting is the basis for a lot of the largest economies on the planet. Make no mistake, anywhere you go, there's an apartment complex, multiple of them, that you can rent out spaces to live. There's rental car companies for transportation everywhere you go, be it from the airport or just in the city you're in. They're everywhere. Number 2, computer, software, and systems. The internet implicitly contains leverage. It gives you access to millions of people, which gives you access to millions of dollars. If you have a website that has high enough traffic, if there's anything on it that you're selling, chances are you're going to convert a small percentage of them, right? And YouTube, like this channel is a good example of it. Like I'm on YouTube, I have a channel on YouTube, right? It's the same as being in Walmart. There's millions of products on the aisle. People walk past them all the time because they have specific things they're coming to look for. But for the people who are coming specifically to Walmart for tomatoes, they're going to sell that day, right? And that is the point. Computers also aren't just tethered to the internet. You can use websites or applications. Make no mistake, a lot of the companies that you see today outsource a lot of their work. Jobs like data entry, Excel, like building spreadsheets, making PowerPoints, making Word documents, putting together itineraries for teams that are traveling around the country to do business for them. There's a need for all of these things. And the internet, computer systems, and software is a avenue into successful entrepreneurship. Number 3, content systems. Content can be used for the internet or distribution of services. Information like software has ease of use. If you were to make an app and you put it on an app store, however many downloads that app gets is going to generate your money, right? So people who are into coding, people who are into script writing and all that kind of stuff, if you were to make a successful app and put it on the app store, there you have another stream of income right there. The reason that it's important to be making content is because content survives time. Anything that you write, like a book or a TV show or something, if they were to sell, even if not in your lifetime, the work you put in now will profit you later. And I use my YouTube channel as another example because a lot of people will come a month later, some of my videos, and will spike the view count back up. That wouldn't be possible if that content wasn't there. Does that make sense? Number 4, distribution. The face-to-face sales or indirect sales. Moving product to the masses can be a hybrid. You can either do that in real estate or you can do it in content or you can do it over the internet. There's many different ways to go about the distribution process of making money. Franchising, chaining is another example of it. If you get one store in city A, but you open up another store in city B, that's more money just pulled in. That is an example of distribution. They're in different places at that point. They're not in the same city, so you're affecting people in a different market. Does that make sense? A little tidbit for the distribution process. Study the drug game. And no, I don't mean go sell drugs. I mean study how people sell drugs, like study it. Most of the time it's this right here. I'll just give you some free game. Most of the time it's this right here. So the best product is what people use, the peddlers. They roll that out first to the public, or whatever hood, ghetto P's, you know what I'm saying, wherever they're at, right? And then once they get a customer base, they step on the shit. And I am so sorry if I am fucking up your hustle right now, but it's just for the content. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not telling it anyway. I'm not even telling nobody to go sell drugs, so it really shouldn't matter. Understand this: majority of businesses start illegally or end up in illegal practices later. So that's why studying the drug game is important, bro, because that shit it'll give you a different mentality going into entrepreneurship. Number 5, human resources. And I'm not too big a fan of human resources only because there's 2 types of employees, right? And that's really what human resources covers, is having people who work for your business. Uh, you have good employees or bad employees. Good employees nurture the money tree. Bad employees fuck it up. Does that make sense? There's just not enough automation for me, in my opinion, in my experience. I'm really not trying to have too many hands on any one project that I have. You know what I'm saying? If I can't pull it up on my laptop, my phone, if I can't access it from my iPad, I'm really not fucking with it. Does that make sense? Because the point of going on entrepreneurship is for your business. So you're taking your passion, monetizing it, and turning it into a business that's automated. You don't want to have to be doing a whole bunch of check-ins, team check-ins with people and stuff like that, because you and person A could be on the same page, but person B isn't on the same page as person A. So now y'all are playing. Does that mean y'all playing telephone and shit? Does that make sense? It's just not something I really advise people to get into. Though it can be an effective way to still generate money. If there's something that you can't do, outsourcing is always an option. There's apps for it and shit like that. But make sure if you introduce the human resources aspect to your business model, that you are looking for the best and the brightest. Does that make sense? And a bonus tip: one thing I will tell you to go and search up is the art of negotiating. Dan Pena is he's a phenomenal speaker on the art of negotiating. He's a multimillionaire. He's been in the game for forever as far as entrepreneurship. He gives all types of free game. You know what I mean? Just go check him out. Have some heart, have some got on. And also, all of these tips are from the book, The Millionaire Fast Lane. Either go listen to it or go read it. Have some got on, bro. Don't just take my word for it. Go do your own research. But that is everything. This is all just some more cold game, some free game that you're going to be needing on your self-improvement journey. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, on your self-improvement journey, keep your chin up, your chest out, and always keep it pushing.